spent the whole day yesterday on Twitch digging through the Counter-Strike 2 asset files, and here is what I found. Counter-Strike 2, or at least the version of Source 2 that Valve is building Counter-Strike 2 on top of, has support for RTX. Hey everybody, and this video is sponsored by Into the AM, creator of the best damn shirts that I wear. I wear them. They're the only shirts I wear, and I just got a package from them. Let's see what I got. Trees, personal information, existential dread. So use my link down below and use my promo code PASSION to get yourself your own existential dread at intotheam.com. Thanks for sponsoring. Within the core files themselves is a very interesting box creature that may have something to do with testing for a future Valve game. There's a couple of box creatures and I love them very much. Steam profile integration is interesting, so much so that they have actually put the majority of the mini profile backgrounds baked within the game's files themselves, so you actually have files related to cyberpunk and anime baked into Counter-Strike 2. Office is almost confirmed to be getting a full remake in the same vein as Italy, through many of the strings found within the assets themselves. For some reason, we have references to spit, like loogies. I don't know if that's a reference to the first-person taunts or something entirely different, but we've known about first-person taunts in Counter-Strike for years now, and now that we've also seen that there is room for the keychains to be attached to the new weaponry, because remember, Valve remade every single weapon model from scratch, we might be also seeing the other leaked cosmetics that were talked about years ago. So the keychains you can attach to your weapons, the first-person taunts, and hell, now that we can see our feet, pants, and fucking stat track fade Jordans. There's a few weapons that we've never seen before, such as the tripwire fire grenade, itself likely having to do with survival, but when this grenade is thrown, it creates a tripwire effect around the radius of the grenade, and setting that tripwire off effectively creates a Molotov in that area. We have two new knives, the dual-bladed knife and the kunai knife. The kunai knife actually has a model within the game that we were able to find through undeleting some deleted files. There's a whole video about that, link in the description, but effectively we're able to take a look at the files that Valve deleted from the build through an exploit within how VPKs work, and in those deleted files is the model for the unreleased kunai knife. There are references to pets. Okay, this is gonna take some explanation. Within the economy panorama files, the pictures that show up when you shop for any file on the Steam community market or within the game itself, there are references to stat-tracked chickens, different factory finishes of chickens. They're labeled as pets. Now, it's a placeholder. They're all the same picture of chickens, but they're all set up to have different types of chickens and different qualities of chickens attached to your player character as a pet. Now, whether or not this is somebody that will always be permanently following you behind your character model is yet to be seen, but we do have leaks for Counter-Strike 2 pets. Most importantly is within the panorama images for map previews, we just have some beautiful looks at some of the brand new remakes for classic maps. Short Dust and Short Nuke appear to be returning in some capacity. Hostage maps appear to be getting some form of remake to the gameplay itself. Valve appears to be paying more attention to hostage maps. And some of the arms race maps, specifically Baggage, Chutes, and Lake House, appear to have gotten fresh coats of paint. I mean, seriously, just you're looking at the pictures now. Lots of ooze, lots of ahs. This is beautiful. I love the stylized realism look that Valve has been going for with Source 2. We first saw it in Half-Life Alyx, and it seems to be continuing here. Also, this black and white photo of Italy has been going around the internet, but using that same undelete trick to see some of the files that Valve deleted allows us to gain access to a full color photo of Italy. Oh, and by the way, in a folder of 720p map previews, again, in the panorama files, Office is there, alongside only maps that have gotten a fresh coat of paint. So every single map that has at least a refresh added to it is in the 720p folder. Not a single old map is there, except for Office and Prodigy, a map that didn't even make it into Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This is an exciting time for Counter-Strike fans. This is an exciting time for people who like to data mine Source 2. That's me. These findings were only done through the asset files, so textures, models, sound effects, etc. Now it's time to dig through the strings and there are millions of them to go through. And yes, Half-Life 3 is referenced already. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. This is an ongoing story, so please check out my Twitch page and my Discord server. Links to those down in the description below to keep up with everything that's going on. And I hope you're having an exciting and great life. I'm Tyler McVicker, the Passionate Gamer, and I'll talk to you later. Adios.